I do. I'm a beast at it, and I'm going to teach it to you. I'm going to make sure when you leave my training, you understand every coverage that I can find to teach you and how it works with the school that you are playing on. How do you implement it on your team? I'm not going to just teach you nothing that you never use. You're going to see it and you're going to be able to look at those high school or those middle school coverages and you're going to be able to tell what them kids are playing. I'm going to set you up for success and give you the knowledge that you need. Okay. The quarterback position is repetition over and over. The first thing as a quarterback you should understand is how to read the scoreboard. The scoreboard. Look at the scoreboard. Most quarterbacks and the players don't pay it any mind to look up at the scoreboard after each play. I have been telling as many people as I could about that. Should be is the first thing any player should be doing. Lots of people have been taught to start out the play by looking at where the defensive backs are located, especially the two deep defensive backs, so-called safeties, which isn't wrong, but I teach my quarterback the scoreboard tells you who, what, and how much time that we have to go. Yes, we are going to be we're going to be going over 6 types of coverages. Right now in this presentation it's going to be mainly cover 0, but we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I think that's probably all you might need to go over at your age in this position. You as the quarterback must be able to so-called read many different defensive formations. And what can be one, it is many different coverages. Well, I'm going to break each coverage down to you so you can understand each of them and its many different variants. That's why this coverage can blossom into almost anything. The first will be cover 0, which is called a man. You They can also play a bump and run. They can play an off man. They can press. They can play 2 read man. Okay, and as we go, and I always say, locate the scoreboard. Find the scoreboard. Then see if the middle of the field open or close. Check your safeties. See where they are. Okay. Determine the depth of the corners. Look at the eyes, where they're looking. See what them defensive backs are doing. You got plenty of time. It's called your pre-snap read. This is what you're looking for. Leverage. Inside or outside shade. Where them cornerbacks located? Where them linebackers located? Zone and zone coverages. A lot of you guys might not understand. See, this field is broken up. The defensive field is broken up in 8 sections. You have your flats to the left and to the right, curls in between the flats and the hook. The hook is in the middle. Most of the time, we're going to play that hook, that middle linebacker. Whoever's playing that middle linebacker thing is going to play that hook. Yeah. Then you have those outside linebackers who's going to play that hook to curl. They're going to play almost in the flat, but they're going to play your seam, the seam route, the quick hitter, the slants, the hitches off in there. You know, where the tight end try to roam, they're going to not let you get up that seam. When you're trying to do a slant or you're trying to come across the middle, they're going to put body contact on you and not let you just hit them with slants all the time. That's what they're looking for. Then you have deep left, deep middle, deep right. When you have 3 deep secondary, you have 5, usually 5 underneath linebackers, 5 underneath people. So if you automatically come out and you see some type of 3 deep, you know you got 5 under. If you see 4 deep, you know you got 4 under. And sometimes you can see 5 deep, have 3 under. Okay? It's basically the same thing with the distance. From the yard line of scrimmage, the flat, the curl, and the hook areas are 22 to 18 yards, or 18 to 22. However, you want to look at it, it's 18 to 22. You can throw the ball in, especially if they play some type of cover too. You got 22 yards to make a good completion. Right over the top of that flat defender or that cornerback, right before the safety can get to him. Okay? Now, as you look at them areas again, deep left, deep middle, deep right, flat, curls, flats, curls, flats. So you got to understand different routes that you need to attack them areas of the field that the coach is calling. If he's calling the play and you see that he's calling these plays and you see they're not attacking these areas of the field, they could be flooding it with passes, 3 and 4 people at one side. They could be going deep, going 4 verticals. They could be sending 2 out, 2 out, and 2 to the corner, one coming across the middle. Okay, these are the type of the routes that make up the system. This system I'm talking about is like an R4 system. R4 system can be used with just about any passing system. It's universal. It's just a name of what are you doing. And so you understand these throws. You have rhythm routes or rhythm throws. The go, the post, the seam, divided seam, a spot, a corner, a speed out. Okay? And rhythm is what? Throwing on rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You know, them are rhythm type of throws. Them are your first throws that you set up and you get the ball and you dropping back. You looking to throw on rhythm. Okay? You're looking to throw on them rhythm. And then if you can't get it on rhythm, then you go to your read routes. Read routes are like double routes, double moves, a comeback. He's doing a double move. He's running straight up and then he's turning and coming back. A curl. He's running straight up and he's curling back. A post or a dig. He could be running a post or somebody in there. He turns it into a dig. He's reading. And you have to read that too. Deep cross. Take off, try to run a up the seam, and then across the field. A dig. Run 10, 15, 20 yards, cut across the middle. A sail, out and up. That is a beautiful route, out and up. Okay? Then you go into your rush. A rush is, like I say, passes that you're rushing. You have to get out. The blitz is coming. You got to get it out. And that is quick out, slants, flats, shallow crosses, sticks, hitch, bubble, swings, and arrows. So the first thing you're doing in most of your offenses, you're reading. You're throwing on rhythm. You dropping back, 1, 2, 3. It ain't there. You're going through your progressions. Now you're going to a read route. The read route's not there, then you got to rush. Now you got to get it out your hand. Now you hit your rush routes. Rush routes are usually the last route that you come to in your progression. And it can be the first one. It depends what's going on. But you and your wide receivers got to be on the same sheet of music, because if y'all see blitz and linebackers, you might want to hit them rush routes quick. And your wide receivers and running backs got to understand what's going on, so they also have to read. And there go a chart of the different routes. And as you look at it, first one is rhythm. A go is a rhythm. A post is a rhythm. A post also is a read route. A seam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Get that ball out. Hit him up the seams. Okay. Divided seams. Straight turn. Go up the middle. A spot. Run. Get right behind them linebackers. Corner. Speed out. Comebacks is a read. He's running. If somebody is there, he's posting, turning, coming back to the ball. So you're reading that. You're reading that cornerback is there. He got into his hips and he's breaking it back to the outside. He's coming back to the ball. Just like the curl. Just like a post or the post dig. It's like the deep cross, the dig, the sail, the out and up. Rush routes, quick out, slants, flats, shallow crosses, sticks, swing, hitches. So when you're throwing, you have rhythm, read, rush, and release. Release is get that ball out your hand. Release it. Okay? Rhythm, read, rush, and release. Okay, this is cover 0. As you're looking at that, first thing you notice, and after you notice the clock, you see them. Middle of the field, open. Every defensive back is covered down or capping. They can say capping. On cap is on top, a bottle cap, on top of your receivers. Look where the linebackers are looking. Look where their head and eyes is looking. And if you see this, especially if you're on a hash, you best believe you're getting ready to get blitzed. They're trying to, especially if they bump and run, they're trying to hold your men up for some reason. What is it? They blitzing you. They want their people to get to you. So they're just not going to let you run in a zone, because they want to keep your offensive people on the line so you can't hit what kind of routes? Rush and release routes. So they blitz can get to you. Cover 0. Strength of cover 0 is the pass rush, like I just said. They can rush 6 people at you. It's a tight coverage. It's good run support. Their weaknesses: no underneath help. Crossing routes can kill you, especially if you picking people. Breaking routes, pick routes. Nobody in the middle of the field. Deep post routes. Okay? All of it have a weakness. You just, as a quarterback, you got to know. When you see man to man, you got to know, what can I do to hurt that? What pass patterns that I hope my coach is calling that I can break off to, so he'll set me up for success and not failure, because he don't know what he's doing. As you look at this one, it's a different type of formation. You got a stack over here, and you got 2 wide receivers to the left. Now, no middle of the field is open. Depth and leverage of the defensive backs. Playing this stack over here. One's to the outside, one is to the inside. Okay, now, I'm going to let you listen to this. Nobody's in the middle of the field. That really means cover 0. See that? No safeties. Everybody's playing man to man. I mean, this is a cover 0. Excuse me, everybody's playing man to man, as you can see. All All them wide receivers is being covered. All the defensive backs are looking directly at the man. Okay? Now let's go over this. Because it's like a 6 or 7 man protection, because we talking about like just a spread formation. So you got one tight end and then a pre-snap. What are we thinking about? And a quarterback, look at that. I see no high safeties, 0 safeties. Most likely that's cover 0. Look at that. I see everybody's manned up. Look at that. One man over that tight end. Now I know that my tight end gonna have to stand because in that running back. I got 7 guys blocking, and number 8 is the quarterback. As receivers, look at that. They stack in the box. They're gonna be bringing 8 guys when they come off something quick. I don't really want to be taking my time because I know I'm getting the heat. Cover 0, I'm gonna probably try to hit this fade, and I'm gonna try to hit a slant, a quick slot fade, a screen. You know, I like double slants. I like bubble slants. Anything with quick game. I gotta get that ball out of there quick. See? I can use a double post, a fade, but I gotta get it hot. Gotta be out quick. This is the cover 2. Nobody's in the middle. Okay, this is almost at the end of the thing, and what you see is still now it's going into cover 1. I will start out on the next presentation that we go into cover 1. Cover 1 also is a man coverage with one safety or defense back in the middle of the field. You best believe on a cover 1 you're going to get blitz. All right, so this is Coach Dixon, Just Throw It, Texas, out.